So welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're going to finally finish this bloody red circuits and probably optimize it a little bit and then see where we go from there. So we've spent a lot of time just trying to get stuff together, and I think we're still going to do a bit of that. But for now, actually, look, let's just be honest. We want 500 of these. And we don't need as many blues anymore because, you know, purple is the new blue, as they say. So while that was great, we actually want to be purple now, so we actually don't want this one anymore. We'll hold on to them for the moment though, because they're still probably pretty useful, but now it's not too important. We've got our radar 2s, we've got some stuff that we don't need. Always good to have stuff you don't need. And we've got a train that's completely stopped. So should we deal with that train? In fact, let's first, before we get into the hell that is fixing my bullshit, let us fix my bullshit. You know, those red circuits, just, they're doing their best, but it's not quite enough. And they'll do what they can. But that's irrelevant, because it's not what we're here for. We're here to fix my pink train by stealing fuel from another train. Probably you. You don't need that much fuel. You know what? You don't need that much fuel either. And you need all the fuel. Great, so that'll fix that problem. The other problem we have is that while our gold is doing the best it can, it could be doing better. So we're going to go fix that up as well. Once all the trains sort out their lock, but it looks like that's been sorted out now. You just need to take a few seconds just to get everything back in order. Look, this making red circuits has taken me much longer than I thought it was ever going to take, and it's kind of funny it's taken this long, honestly. Okay, so the problem with this is I think we're lacking hydrochloric acid, because sulfuric is typical, but no? That's cobalt. Cobalt's fine. Nitric, fine. Sulfuric, fine. Hydrochloric, low. And if hydrochloric is low, I was reading how to further improve like efficiencies in liquids, and doing them in one pipe, well, these little pipes is much better. Okay, so we're going to follow this hydrochloric line until we get to where we make hydrochloric acid, which is here and here. One of the problems we have is this part. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a chemical plant, which is going to make sodium hydroxide solution. Yes. I'm going to put some purified water in there as well, which shouldn't be too difficult because it looks like we're actually just ditching it here. Part of the problem with this, while fantastic, is that actually aren't using enough of it, and then we're just going to clarify it. We could store it, but quite frankly, storing the stuff is not a problem we have. And that's great, but what I'd also like to do is have I always just want this running. That's the big thing. Just gonna go down just so that, jeez, that's it's not quite what I wanted. All right, and we're gonna do an inserter here, and the whole rule is gonna be we're gonna red circuit this up right here. That if that is 9600. Sodium hydroxide, I believe it is called. That's salt, quite different. Sodium hydroxide, if it is greater than, say, 9500, just activate it. Other way around? Yeah. So that way it just keeps it low and it'll get rid of the sodium hydroxide and force the electrolyzer to constantly be electrolyzing my filthy water into chlorine gas, which will constantly make my delicious hydrochloric acid. Could also speed that up, and in fact, let's do that now. Let's speed all of this shit up. I think that's always going to help. More hydrochloric acid is always a good thing. It's not what people would typically say, but I'll say it, and I'll mean it. We could also advance to level 3 and advance to level 3, which means we're going to have a couple of level 2s, which are completely lost in the oblivion that is my item management. You know, we can just throw those away. I know we've been holding on to them forever, but we don't need them. And likewise, we don't need these. I know we've been holding on to them forever. There comes a time where you just gotta go, no. Right. Okay, so we don't need those anymore. Let's just be honest, we don't. Held them for too long, I know, but anyway. So this should be making pretty good process. We could probably speed it up again with another electrolyzer. I don't know if we need to. Looks like hydrochloric acid is actually pretty backing up right now, which is good to see. Good to see. Yeah, we're fine until we use a shit ton of hydrochloric acid and it all starts up again. But until then, pretty good. And you know what? I liked this thing that we've done before. I thought this was a good scheme, so I'm going to do that. Okay, we have to do it manually. Alright then. Let's try and get a bit more efficiency out of these bad boys. Well, actually, we can probably get more efficiency doing it that way. Looks like hydrochloric acid slowed them down for a while, but they'll catch up. If we're really worried about uranium, and I am a little bit, because it's becoming a huge chunk of my base, and I would really prefer not to have that collapse on me. And we'll grab some more sand. I don't think we need it right now, but let's just grab it. So, now we've got all that out of the way. Can we build a repair pack just while I'm here? Because I've got a couple of lines that are not working. And I know the factory doesn't like that. Factory bitches about, oh, you've got some broken things. So it can fix those when it gets around to it. It'll do it bit by bit. Right, so this is the monstrosity that we've been working on for far too freaking long. Everything is in here except for red things because we don't have the ferric chloride connected yet. We'll connect that shortly. That's not actually going to be a problem. Might be a problem with chlorine, actually. We might do a similar setup as what we've just done up there. That's okay, we can get there. What we do need to do, and what I have realized, is we're going to need probably more of these than I ever knew. Because... wow, really? We still don't have enough of those? Okay, so those are going to require basic electric components and solder. Now the good news is basic electric components and solder, they're right here. And they're actually, they go pretty well. No, basic electric components need their own bloody line. Of course they do. I believe that was the problem that we're running into. That we needed basically 4 lines of this shit. 4 lines is also equivalent to 1 purple. And that's going to output almost enough, honestly. How much is this actually going to output? This is going to output 2 lines on its own, so we kind of do need to double this production. As scary as that is to say. Ah, okay. Because we're gonna need that, and we're gonna need possibly that, something like that. And we don't have enough of the red stuff, so... in fact, purple's still not going to cut it. We're going to need to go to green. We're not going to green. Not anytime soon, anyway. Tool belt has increased speed a lot recently, though, so that's nice. But yeah, in fact, because that is... Like, just those will require... How much? 1 belt. So yeah, this is actually already kind of all it can handle. So that's not great. They're very small little units then, aren't they? Look at this absolutely small unit. So in other words, what we do is we actually do like a second row of them up here. And so that produces enough for 1 belt, that produces enough for another, and the other ones kick in around the side. Okay. That's just the way we're going to do it. And this will go... You're not going to have one go up, one go down. I think that's the correct action here. So I'm going to have that split. And then we're going to have this come up. And this is also going to paradoxically split. That's pretty good. And that's pretty good. So if we get... Well, actually, already we can start making these, so we don't need to make everything top efficiency right now. I know that hurts every Factorio player to hear that, but it is also true. Because the main point of this is to actually build the bloody things. And the more we build, the better off we'll probably be. Great, so if we actually copy this directly as is, but if we move this one along, if we move that one along, I think I'll be a little bit happier. We may run into some other problems with doing that, but that's alright. Nothing the factory can't fix on its own. One of the obvious problems is that that does not connect properly anymore, but that's okay. Just chuck that in there. Oh yeah, no, it's not happy. We've got an unhappy factory situation right here. The last thing you want to deal with is an unhappy factory. Okay, and then likewise, this needs to come down and around. This will all need to be upgraded to purple, though. That much is known. Like, it'll all need to be upgraded to purple. So you know what? We're gonna do a cheeky new type of update. Never done this one before, and we will never do it again. The bold strategy there. Never do it again, huh? Okay. But now this is what we're doing. This is just going to be to convert these to purple when we have them. Just the outside lines. Inside is actually probably fine. And then of course we need to upgrade all this shebang. That might be a problem actually, that little bit there. It won't be, because what you do, be smarter about it. See? Look at that. Don't use undergrounds, just move the order that you're doing things. That's called engineer. Fuck. Nope, you know what? New plan as well. That doesn't need to... That one could be the one that goes underground. That's not a priority. Engineering 101, be smarter than your factory. Okay. That'll probably be good. Now we just need to figure out how to get the tin. Charcoal in there is not a problem. Charcoal is easy times, 'cause charcoal is just do that. See, that's easy times. And then you can just do that a second time. Just like that. So that'll get the carbon in there, no worries. Pretty good. The tin, on the other hand, how much tin does this need? Doesn't need that much tin. Okay, great. Great. So what we can do is just sink that down there. Maybe not there. Sink that down. Something was in my inventory that didn't want to be there, but that's okay. That's kind of the everything that I'm learning here. A lot of the stuff that this is my base doesn't really want to be here, including its creator. Okay, and the next part kind of needs to come up and around, which might be messy. Okay, but in the meantime, I think we've probably made some of the stuff that we need to make. So I'm just going to put this in the trash slot. Actually, you know what? We're not even going to take it in the trash slot. We're just going to open it and get rid of it. We don't need that to exist anymore. We just needed it for that brief time. And while I'm over here, I probably should figure out how to get the ferric chloride over here. And we've got a bunch of stuff that we probably don't need anymore. Okay, so let's just resupply me with some stuff that I did need. Or at least I thought I needed. No, I'm going to actually need that for a little bit longer. Don't need those. Don't need steel chests. Okay, we've got 75 turbo belts. We've got... How many little boys do we have? We've got 11 little boys. 11's good. 11's not enough, actually, but 11 will be good. I have to make the factory feel good about itself by saying, yeah, good job, guys. That's actually what we needed. But, I mean, we all know I needed a lot more than that. But, you know, we don't want to hurt the factory's feelings. Okay, ferric chloride. Let's go sort it out. The ferric chloride was originally required down here-ish. But then it needed the iron, which came from here. Cool. Now, the problem with ferric chloride does seem to be that we are trying to use it on very slow systems. So let's just speed everything up. This is, of course, going to fill up my inventory with crap. That's okay. And sure enough, here's the crap. That's alright. And all this will be later repurposed to be something useful. So, you know, it's not a complete loss. Great. Now, why are we not doing a lot of iron? We should be. Like, these should be doing more iron than they are currently. What we could probably do is speed the ore sorting facilities up with the old level 4s that I carry around with me at all times. There they are. No, that's ore crusher. There we go. Okay. And that can also be repurposed. Probably don't need that many grey circuits. So with that, that's going to make more iron and hopefully more ferric chloride to go with it. That's the intent anyway. Whether that works or not, I guess we'll see. Okay, so we're going to be repurposing a few things, it seems. That's alright. What I probably could do is I'm getting the slag somewhere. Slag is gathering from somewhere to somewhere. Also take these and prepare to throw these away as well, because... Okay, so we've got slag somewhere. Where did we put the slag? We had a lot of slag coming down here that I had no use for, and that was a problem. Remember, right, there's a lot of sand in here, which is going to slow everything down very soon. Oh, I was putting in this box here. Interesting. So it's in that box. What we also probably need to do is turn that into... Well, we can turn that crush... We can turn this into... What is it called? If we have a metal furnace... This is me trying to avoid doing the work I needed to do. Advanced circuits and stone blocks. Well, stone blocks is actually pretty easy. There they are right there. Oh shit, what did I just erase? Certainly nothing was going to help me, I can tell you that much. Okay, so I need some red circuits. And I'll find red circuits very close to the mall. Because I'm pretty sure something just hoards them. Yeah, you do, great. Metal furnaces are one of those things that every... What furnace? Oh, I need one more stone block. Okay, well that's fine. I can pick those up pretty easily. Metal furnaces are one of those things that you just always sort of need. But anyway, it looks like ferric chloride is coming through, but let's finish one thought before I continue and start a new one, shall we? That might be a good idea for a change. Alright, so, stone bricks. Bam, stone bricks. It's called a furnace. I don't know why I keep writing metal. Okay, just one of those, thanks. No reason to try and put it through something special. And the whole idea of this is we want stone. And with that, it'll figure itself out. And with more stone bricks, it should make us more concrete. I think that's the problem right now. Just a absolute lack of stone bricks. Speed that up a bit. Just so really pump those stone bricks out, please. Great. Now let's get back to work. We can't just look at stone bricks all day. We do actually have to get other things done today. The main thing we need to do is we need to get these red circuits made, and then we can start looking at black circuits. It's going to be interesting. Well, we've got lots of purple... Actually, those anymore than either, do we? We do, of course, still require the blue splitters, and... I wonder, how much work would it take to get purple splitters? Processing chips. Okay, I'm out. I don't have that many processing units. Didn't take much for me to get out of that idea. Almost instantaneous, one might say. We just still didn't care to nick the ferric chloride. Alright. We'll get it done one day. That's gone pretty well, actually. I think we've run out of purples now, though. But the upgrade is going okay. It is slowly making things. The only thing we lack now is getting the... Well, we need these, of course. But also how to get the... Okay. Plan here is we do it like this. And this is the line that turns to that. So we can tidy up a bit. And then this line, what we can do is we can move the solder, not necessarily from here, because that's a pretty rubbish place on hindsight. And we can turn... Nope. Nope. That was a good meme. Engineer memes were the best. Team Fortress is a game that I guess it still exists, but I'm never going to play it again. I used to play so much Team Fortress. I was never particularly great at it, but I used to love it regardless. I feel like a lot of people have that response to Team Fortress though. Just never being great at it, but still loving it. I know a lot of people just... I actually know a friend who played at competitive level. I don't know if he played at great at competitive level, but he did play it, and that means I respect him a lot more than I respect myself. Because, you know, I couldn't play at a competitive level. I respect that he could. I also say that just in case he's watching right now, he doesn't think I'm shit-talking him. I'm not. But, you never know. Okay. That's a little bit too close. Not entirely happy with that. Unless I move them all one out, that would work actually. Okay. So I move it all just one to the left, right, left, right. And they're still gonna be whatever. Fine. So that should make what? Half a belt. All up, this is gonna make one belt's worth, so it's not too big a problem. And then we just copy this like that, copy this like that. It misses slightly, but that's okay because we can arrange them slightly differently. Power them. These can be connected to the outside world, and then these can join them, I suppose. I'm not sure it's going to be making quite enough, but it'll have to do. So we still need a lot more purples. We need to connect the ferric chloride. We need to apparently power that, because for some reason that's not getting power. Interesting. And then we need to actually make the iron and the electric circuits, and then we've got something. I don't know if we're going to have enough. I think that might be the problem we're going to run into, that we're not making enough electric circuits. But that might be the only thing slowing us down, and we can make so many electric circuits. We've got plenty of space for it. We can always just chuck more into the fire. So let's get some ferric chloride. You know what? We don't need any more arboretums for now, so we can stop that from coming in. Gosh, we thought we needed 50. Not anymore, buddy. Thank you, though. And we've picked up another 58 turbo belts. That's pretty good. 58 turbo belts is actually really good. I'm really happy about that. And ferric chloride, which is looking pretty full. Can we push this out through here? Yeah, we could actually push it a bit higher than that. We could actually just push it directly from the source. Until that happens, of course, and then everything collapses around me. You know, what is life if everything isn't collapsing around you? I'm not entirely sure what ferric chloride is. I mean, I assume it's a real thing because it has science words in it. Like when I had to look up, well, I didn't have to look up Invar, but I was just like, what is Invar really? And I looked it up, I was like, oh, look, Invar is real. That's neat. So I assume ferric chloride is kind of a similar thing. Okay, so if we go down like that, that's almost perfect. That should start making ferric chloride. And that's making how much ferric chloride? It's making half a belt's worth. No, it's not. Making a little over a full belt's worth. Okay. And then it's going to come into here, right? It does. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect it this way. Okay, good. And then hopefully the belt will jump that. It does. Fantastic. And we want it to output priority that way. Kind of want to do that a few times. Actually, at last time it doesn't really matter, but that's okay. Okay, and then that makes my ferric chloride. And that's pretty nice too. Then we just need to figure out how to connect this with the greens that I'm almost made. And we'll be done. Does look like things are being made though. Ferric chloride though looks like it absolutely shat the bed, so we'll fix that in a moment. Can't say I'm entirely surprised. I did put a lot of demand on ferric chloride just then. Okay, it's going to put down a couple of things we have. I don't think we're going to be finishing green circuits on this run because we're out of purples already. But what I might do now is just build up here. It's going to be for my iron. Again though, it's not going to be producing quite enough. Build that big as we can, okay. We want more strand casting machines, and funnily enough, we actually have done these before. I want to do one that's like this. Because this is a good setup, and I am going to keep doing it. Because when I have one good setup, I will do it until I die. Or get hit by a train. But the train won't actually stop me because I'll just come back to life. Boom. Now who's making fun of the Emperor of Spain? I don't know if Spain has an emperor, but if they did, who'd be making fun of him? No one. Goddamn right. Okay. So then we have a lot of iron being produced when it was connected to iron, which it's currently not, but it should be pretty easy to connect to iron. Dairy. Yeah, we just connect it through that way. Look at that, we've got all that iron. All we do is just find a way to get some saline water. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, that's going to be how we're going to do the ferric chloride because we're going to need a lot more of it. And we're just going to dump all the sodium hydroxide. I know it's wasteful, but I also don't care. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then finally we just need to have some factories, which we are massively short on, so why bother right now? One thing at a time. Let's go get that sodium hydroxide fixed up. Because I've got most of the things I need for that. Possibly everything. Maybe saline water might be a problem, but... that's the level of my carrying there, just goes meh at the end. That has stopped because those boxes are full of crap. And that will be a problem for another day, because right now I don't need that much chrome. Oh, it's finishing these buildings. Interesting. And also kind of cute. So... how do we want to do this? Well, we've got the... hang on. We're making a bunch of ferric chloride. Well, hang on. Hold up a second. This just got a lot easier, didn't it? Also, I've become fake British, which is never good. Why make more ferric chloride when you've literally made it for the chrome? Not even using all that ferric chloride. And if we need to make more of it, we can just put it on it. That's easy. What are we worried about? Come along, bots. We're taking the ferric chloride to Spain. Why Spain? What's up with me in Spain today? I don't know. We're going to Spain regardless. Okay. Okay, ferric chloride, take us to Spain. I figured, you know what? If I'm memeing on myself, I might as well continue. And then we're going to go down. I am still in map view, which is funny. I mean, not funny, because, you know. Ooh, in map view, what a joke. Is that not? That's molten tin. Okay, yeah, right. That's not the same stuff. I can tell the difference. Meanwhile, these should be making a lot of ferric chloride right now. Look at them go. I'll be honest, I'm vaguely disappointed about how much they're not really going right now. Because we didn't really have that thing set up to get rid of the crap that we didn't need. But that's alright, that's okay. Just throw away a bunch of stuff that we don't really need anymore. Bots, fill me with your supplies. Give me lots of purples, please. 90 purples is not bad. I feel we could do better though. Why are we not making more of these? How much titanium are we making? Are we not making enough titanium? Is that the problem? That's the problem. We're not making enough titanium. Well, we can fix that problem. Somehow. And it's just outside bot range. Interesting. Wow, it is literally just that one little blank spot. That's fine. The extra titanium should mean we're building purples faster now. I think that's what was slowing us down. And that, a fast stack inserter is great, but I think it needs to be faster than that. Oh yeah, now we're doing crimes. And should I stop the crimes? Oh, one should always stop the crimes. Am I gonna? One should never stop the crimes. Okay, so that's making lots of purples. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. And bots are continuing to reign supreme. You have 1,596 bots. How many of them are level 2s? Not really relevant right now, but more than half of them are level 2s. That's pretty impressive, actually. I'm impressed in any case. The only reason we're not building more of the little factories, the little electronics assemblers, is because of hatred. They are filled with hatred. They cannot be stopped. Your hatred knows no bounds. If you listen carefully, you can hear the rage. Also, lack of advanced circuits. But because I need more advanced circuits, I'm gonna steal them from things that actually don't really need them right now, like this. And maybe that'll need them. You know what, we don't need 132 there, we don't need... Okay, there we go, that'll help. Because more of these will mean I can actually get my circuits built faster. And I can stop doing this. Which is honestly a big incentive for me. may even... I was going to say go to a stack instead. It's like, that's probably excessive. Okay, and these are just constantly being made as... Problem is, this is just still slow. Are we still not making enough titanium? Is this what you're telling me? Yeah, kinda. Okay, well... You too, buddy. We'll just make 2 more titanium, huh? How would you like that? Would you like that? Okay, we'll make more. I don't want to be rude. And then like that. Okay, so we're going to make even more titanium. We're going to keep making titanium until we just don't know what to do with it all. That's the new plan. And at this rate, we might just take over the entire base with purple belts. That's a stupid and foolish idea that I am kind of intrigued and aroused by. Aroused is the wrong word, but I've said it anyway. That's where we're at. Okay, meanwhile we got 42 of these smaller guys, so finger bus, off you go. Where's the finger bus going? Over here, okay. It's not really doing too much right now. I think we don't have... Well, we are getting closer to spitters over there. But we are almost at Crazy Red Town. Which is what the Americans used to call Russia. Obviously. Okay, that's looking good, that's looking good. Things are being connected. Oh wow, that was all the purpose we needed, huh? Okay, well, how are we going for this? I was going to say, how are we going for this? Well, we haven't started, so that's probably not great. Now, ideally we wanted 2 belts worth of this. Okay, now I don't know if I've actually made enough to make 2 belts worth of this, but we're certainly going to try. So this is going to make... Well, that's going to make 2 belts worth on its own. So, the problem is... Only problem is that's not what we want to do. We want to do it as 2 lots. Okay, so... I had a moment there I was like, maybe I do want to do it this way. It's like, no, not really. Okay, so we will just have them coming in like that. So they should be 50% each. They're not, but I've grown mad with power and the desire for purple belts. And that will destroy me. And all mankind. So there is no coming back from this, unfortunately. In fact, I know this isn't enough because this is actually going to require more than what I've got. Oh well, whatever. And we can copy it like so. Okay, and likewise going out like that, and that'll be producing the equivalent of 1 belt's worth, almost. We can deal with that with speed modules. Nope, that was correct. Great, and then we'll just, nope, copy, not cut. Get rid of those. I love bots when they just do that. It's pretty great, and I like bots. Okay. I am absolutely certain this is not enough, but that's alright. And, I mean, we can expand it later. Right now, I think, I just want to get it started, you know? Why is this not? Oh, because it's not connected to anything. It needs to be connected to these things? That needs to be connected, and solder needs to be connected. Okay. What we'll do is we'll bring that over this way. Right, I remember how we did this. We go split, split. These two are now friends. And then... Really? Did you really think that's what I wanted? These two are now friends. And with their friendship, they shall go on to create things. Many things. Unless I go too far, in which case they will create nothing. I went too far immediately. And then I got confused by purple belts. Look, it's not been a great time for me, okay? I was going to say cut me some slack, but I'm not sure I deserve it. Oh god, stop, stop. What was that? Guys, come on. Okay. Good. So we still need to connect that to red, and I guess we need to connect it to power, but that's like a 3-second job. 3-second may have been over exaggeration as well. So I mean, best way to connect this to iron, we could connect it through the back there, or we could connect it from here. In fact, that's probably easier. Let's just take the easy route every time. There'll never be any problems with that, I guarantee it. Like, I cannot see how we're ever going to have a problem going the easy route every single time. I would say, like, queue 5 minutes, but... Five minutes is implying that's not immediately going to be a problem. And it will be immediately a problem. Or, in fact, it's been a problem for the last, I don't know, 100 hours. So... You know... that's not actually connected to anything. I don't know if that should be connected to something. But now it is. Glad I caught that. I do wish underground pipes were a bit smart. I do wish underground pipes were a bit smarter. I just started thinking midway through that sentence, like, maybe I could just do, like, regular pipes. I'm like, no, wait. The whole point of underground pipes is you don't want to do regular pipes. I feel like we are in the wrong place there, so we'll move it a little bit further out. Oh, come on. Don't let me down, guys. Immediately lets me down. We've connected water to the wrong side. That's pathetic. But not entirely unexpected. So now we've got water mixing with water. That's not what we wanted, but it tried. And maybe that's the real lesson of the day. It doesn't matter if you succeed or fail, so long as you try. Nope, that's not the lesson. The lesson is I suck. Now this will make a little bit less than 1, so what we'll do is that. We can always speed them up. And finally, this is the last piece of this bullshit puzzle that I've been working on for far, far, far too long. No, we do actually need to connect it to the iron. Iron is coming through at a decent enough pace, I suppose. Not really a full belt though, is it? I was kind of expecting a full belt of iron there. Oh, it's one full belt of iron. Really? Is titanium different? No, titanium's exactly the same. That's why you did 2 of them, you darn fool. Okay. I get sassy to myself, don't I? Good news, easy to connect, easy to fix. Just got to do that, and you're pretty much done. Do still need water there, but that's again another easy fix. You just put the offshore pump there, not the other pumps. That's got water in it now. That's got iron. That's got iron. Everything's connected to iron. We now have a full belt of iron. Now we just need to figure out how to get this to here. Now there's a couple of ways we could do it. We could go through the down here and then up, and that might actually be the easiest way. So that's what we're going to do. Because remember, always take the easy way. There is probably no penalty for doing anything else. Oh gosh, oh gosh. There's a penalty immediately. Why do I do this to myself? I do it to myself every time. That's the important thing. Okay. And we turn around and we go through this way. Radar level 1. What do I look like, a plebe? Okay, then we go up. This is not super efficient, but you know what? Sometimes a long belt is fun. And fun is the name of the game. That's not a full belt. Not even close to a full belt. And we are out of belts. This is a crisis situation. We must fix it. With more belts. Here they come. Oh, here they actually come. Oh, wow, look at them all. I just stacked up my inventory super quickly. Pretty proud of that. Meanwhile, I imagine we've got no buffer, but we actually do still have belts. That's actually pretty nice and impressive. Problem is that's still not a full belt. So now we need to connect this to that. So really what we need to do first is connect these to each other. We do it like that. Because we've got 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So we could do the old split to 4. Connect that one like that. Like so, as they say. There we go. That'll connect those. This one, go up here, and you know what? I'm going to do this backwards because that was pretty rubbish. Connect this one. Like so. Connect this one You never guess what I'm going to say. Like so. Oh, you got it in one, guys. I am predictable. Okay, and this one. Like. Oh, and then I just got to go like that. Like that. And then we should absolutely destroy our resources. Because now we're actually making the things that we wanted. Red circuits, after 4 sessions, are finally being made at a ridiculous rate. Green circuits are still going to be a problem. That's okay, we can speed those up. Now, red circuits, funnily enough, I'm actually then going to have come down here. Because I would like them to connect to the main line that we've prepared already. And so we're going to go like that, like that, like that, and then they're going to go out like one. This is also important for when I want to steal red circuits. I can just find them really easily. What I could do actually is the old turn that around. And they only go that way now. So now this will not supply anything other than the base. And that also needs to go, not like that. Like that. So this should be supplying a lot of red circuits to the base right now. Here they come. I'm expecting to see like a near full belt. It's not connected, is it? It's not connected. That is a lot of red circuits. I am so excited to see them. And off they go on their merry journey. I expect very soon the factory will not be the... what is it called? The mall to not be demanding red circuits. But we'll see. Now, ferric chloride, I understand, is still a bit of a problem, but we can go get that fixed in a moment. I never really considered what would happen after I'd done this. You know, it's like the situation where it's like, it's over, it's finally over. Okay, what are you going to do next? Fuck, there's a next? Shit, I didn't really consider that. Science will now be faster than ever before. Blue chips will be faster than ever before. A lot of things will speed up now. We're gonna need a few boxes. Oh, just one box for now. If only we had some more advanced circuits, but where are we gonna find them? Come on, honestly. Just put another box down. I think the bots got a bit confused there. Yeah, but here they come. All the red circuits the factory will ever need. Yes. And this is gonna fill up that train, and it's gonna... Oh my goodness. What? Hang on. Hang on. No. No. Guys, why do we go to white belts? We're better than that. You know we're better than that. I mean, maybe it doesn't know we're better than that, but now it does, hopefully. Okay. Wonderful. That train has never been so full of red belts. And this has never been... I mean, it's still demanding a lot. Like, I was never even close to what it actually needed. That's crazy. So hungry. How many was I hoisting? 100. Yeah, well, it's gonna go a bit more than that, isn't it? Okay, now I have a slight problem. Where did all the red circuits go? That's not a lot of red circuits, buddy. What happened to them all? We ran out of red thing. Did run out of red things. Is that ferric chloride? That's ferric chloride. We knew that was a problem. Let's go fix that. We've got the tech we need. We've got the gear we need to fix that, so that's an easy fix. Oh wow, something was never actually finished, huh? What was this? The copper? Yeah, okay. That's kind of embarrassing, but that's alright. A couple of things, a couple of crystallizers up there that aren't actually quite finished. Alright. Now, why did we have these? Did we just need the... What are we doing with the sodium hydroxide is more my question. Because that is a bit of a problem if we didn't have a plan for that. And we did. We needed it for this, but I guess we didn't need as much as we have. So, what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up a little bit better. We're going to make a lot more ferric chloride. It is burning this stuff, but only if we do it badly. And then with the ferric chloride, we're going to also have a chem plant right here, connected to purified water somehow. I think we've got purified water up here. I've got purified water all over the place. Purified water is not a problem. Okay, so purified water here. Go it that way, and we want to make sodium hydroxide. No, we don't. We want to make sodium hydroxide solution. Now, if we really need to, we can always take this back. I don't think we need to do that. Like we can use this on pipes should we require it. And then what I want to do is I want to look at, say, this. Say, look, if this is sodium hydroxide equals 8. I realized the last time I did this, I may have made a mistake now, because this should be read belt contents, not enable disable, and it's got to be hold. But that should fire this off. Sure enough it has, and that means I should be making a sodium hydroxide mix. It'll make it a little bit better when they're all firing, I suppose. A couple of them are going. Lack of saline water does appear to be the problem, though. Oh, you know what? Salination plant. There we go. Build one of those. I got almost all of that stuff eventually. So yeah, let's get that together, which we'll just steal a train. I'm pretty sure there's a train around here somewhere. Or if there isn't right now, there will be. Wow, there's a lot of stone in it. Crushed stone should stop. Oh, stone bricks should stop being a problem very soon as well. I certainly hope. Because this train drops off so much stone. Well, that's encouraging. It looks like whatever I've done with the ferric chloride did help. No, we don't really need those. We've apparently got... Oh, because it's grabbed 100 of them. Well, we've got 100 of them now. We don't need 100 of them. Not anymore. Okay. I imagine science is probably looking a little bit healthier now. Sure enough, this is still looking shit. I'm a little disappointed. Ferric chloride I still blame. That's okay. We're going to be making more ferric chloride in a moment. We need to get some of these red circuits, which are really easy to get because I just hoover them off the line like a weird dog. Brass pipes, aluminium plates, both are easy to get. I mean, I think I've got so many brass pipes. This is still going though. Brass pipes, aluminium plates are around here somewhere. They're down there. I remember where they are. Yeah. And then concrete bricks, which looks like that's still a little bit of a problem, but I imagine that's a problem that'll fix itself eventually. We still need 75 of them. What is even requiring that many concrete bricks? Oh, that red circuit. It's following that red circuit boy. Oh. How many of those are we trying to make? 25 of them. Probably don't need 25 of those, and that is requiring a lot of red circuits. Huh. 5 is probably enough, actually. Interesting, I didn't realize that was quite happening. Makes me worried about what else I've missed, but that's okay. I didn't exactly go looking for it, did I? What I could do, actually, rather than waiting for concrete bricks to appear, I could just heal them from something that has them. Just taking a close eye, look at that. 75 bricks, they're mine now. Screw you all, I'm taking those bricks home. And let's take the finger bus. The ferric chloride does seem to be the problem of what's stopping blue chips being made right now, but that's alright. What matters is these are coming through, albeit a bit slower than I would want. Mostly due to ferric chloride. Well, that's going to be changing right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this here. That's probably fine. It says, a little bit unsure if it'll be fine or not. Oh, I can just make salt. Cool. How much we need salt, but and we want this to be a top-up valve, not an overflow valve for a change. Right. Now we only want this to, like, if it's below the amount we need. That means this should fire a lot more, and sure enough, these are all making goodly amounts of ferric chloride. Could we be needing more? This isn't going right now. It's just not connected? No, it's connected. It's just not getting the water it needs. How much water does this make? 96 per second. Okay. How much do these need? 400 per second. Oh. I do say I'm going to need another. It's alright. I've got not enough concrete bricks. I do say that's still a bit of a shame. And these are doing their damn best, but their best is still just not good enough because they're not getting the chlorine they need. Or the well, they're getting the hydrogen. Hydrogen's not a problem. I doubt it'll ever really be much of a problem. So I need more stone bricks. Now, I don't think I've got a way of getting stone bricks aside from just hoovering them from the main line. However, I am seeing more of these red chips, and in turn that probably means more, yeah, it means more red circuits being made, so good. What is actually slowing them down now? Doesn't look like it's really much. Maybe more processors. Okay, well we can speed that up a little bit by doing this. But even then I'm not actually sure that helped much. Maybe it helped, I don't know. And now green circuits are a problem. And you know what, I can't say I'm too surprised about that. I've been saying that for a while, I anticipated that. Let's get another salination plant and then let's worry about that. One step at a time. And the whole point of what I was doing was always going to run into this problem. We knew this was going to happen. We knew that whatever we did, we were going to have some amounts of shortages that we could not have predicted. That's not true, we could have predicted them, but I didn't anyway. Because predicting things is for nerds. I mean, I'm a nerd, so I guess I should have predicted it. Damn it! No matter what, it comes back to my fault. Ah! I was so close to getting out of it scot-free, too. Okay, we're just going to take those. We're going to need, like, 2 more salination plants. That we're going to need a little bit more aluminium. You know what? We'll just steal our own aluminium. The bots can refill that. And we've got enough room for 1 more salination plant, should it be required. Great. So red circuits do look like they're coming in. But sure enough, green is absolutely shat the bed. Why? What happened, green? Solder? Solder collapsed. Why? Okay. Solder collapsed, probably due to minerals. And you know what? That's fine. Like, it's not, but it has to be because I have no other choice. And we're going to put that actually further along. That doesn't need that much water, so what we'll do is we'll do this, and then we just do pipes. Pipes are cute. Everyone loves pipes. And I suppose we better connect that to power, because otherwise nothing's going to ever happen. Oh wow, and iron collapsed as well, because wow, actually that's kind of crazy. We had a lot of iron. Did it collapse for any particular reason, or just resources? Oh no. No, I do say this is a problem. We have no mineral sludge. How are these going? Oh no. This is a problem with acid again, isn't it? What are my fart boys doing? Nutrient pulp is the problem. Why is nutrient pulp the problem? You not... Okay. We seem to have a massive shortage of acid, mostly caused by a lack of nutrient pulp, which we do have. Which means I stuffed up my circuitry. That's what the problem is there. Everything in the base runs around sulfuric acid, whether you know it or not. Like power, everything. Alright guys, what's wrong? We need your... Please tell me that's not why it broke. Greater than 20,000. Oh yeah, it was around the wrong way. It should have been is equals. It's fine. I wonder how much this is going to be just absolutely drained. Alright, so acid gas is coming back. That's good. And... Great. So next thing we need to start probably thinking about is... I love those happy sounds. That's a happy boy. And with that, we're probably making more acid gas. That the refineries are going again. You know what? We're going to set up an alert. What are they called? They're not called towers. They're called... What are they called? Programmable speakers. They need 5 copper cables, of which I have no copper cables currently. Just reduce the power requirements. Sulfur is coming through again. By sort of collapsing for a little while. It's okay. I don't blame them. I mean, I kind of blame them a little bit, but it's not entirely their fault. So I need copper to make sure that doesn't happen again. Because it happens quite often, and I really shouldn't let that happen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... Yeah, of course, because all the acid collapsed, so that meant nothing got produced for quite a while. It'll kick back in very soon. Like acid gas is being made again. These are firing off again. Yeah, so sulfur is being made again. That's what really matters. And as it gets made, it'll power all these again. They're starting to fire up. Okay, so... maybe I need to set up more of these little farms. Okay, now, how's this looking? This should be off now? It is. Okay, it doesn't need to be on right now. Just these need to make more acid gas. Which... you know what, let's just speed module these real quick. Really kill our power. Great. How is power going these days anyway? I haven't looked at it recently. Not great right now, but that does make sense because, you know, acid gas collapsed. We were at 350 at max. We're currently at 249, so it's still trying to kick everything back into high gear. Crystallizers, of course, taking most of the power. That would make a lot of sense because they haven't been making anything for a while. Sort of just sort of died off slowly. Crystallizers will be taking more power. That is absolutely fine. I respect that. Why are these not going? Oh, these not work fast enough? Or, okay, you know what actually might help? Just get another catalyst frame. Let's just get 2 more catalyst frames. Because I think I don't like the fact that they're overweighting. Because we need this to be as efficient as possible. We need this acid gas coming through. Now. No, they're not called signals. I've completely forgotten what they're called again. Wow, that took me no time at all, did it? Programmable speaker. Wow, speaker does make sense. Okay. Speaker. wire that up to this. If acid gas is less than, say, 50,000, right, that's going to be alarmed right now. That's alright. It's not global alarm. Okay, that's fine. So that's going to be a little bit alarmed while it just kicks back up, but it'll get there. Now, at some point we need to start thinking about rancid puffers, because we're going to need those for rocket fuel, which is a weird thing to say, but it is also true. Power is still going up. Still going up. Crystallizer going up, electrolyzer going up. That would make sense because these things should be consuming more. And these things should also be running at near full capacity. Not yet, but soon. In fact, we could possibly even assist it by doing a pipe over there, because I think these, at their best, produce more slag slurry than it can actually handle in one pipe. So we will get another pipe put over there. Just around the middle or something might be good. So maybe one right, say, one right here was probably pretty good. And of course we need to just go. I don't know why I had to be so precise about that. I didn't. Oh. Ew. Okay, okay. That's fine. Why am I making sounds as I do this? I don't know. You may never know. Alright. And we'll connect it like that. That way hopefully the slag slurry comes through a little bit nicer as well. But at some point we are going to need more filters. We know that for a fact. So, what do we build next? We've got red circuits. They're coming through now because solder is still absolutely jank. Solder is being made though, so that's something, I suppose. We could always do like a similar thing of these over here and just like have a second one. Of course we would need the acid for that, but that's easy enough to build another one of these. So maybe that is not a bad idea. Meanwhile, science is coming along. You know what? Science, what do we need for rockets? Let's go back to that. That's what we really need. What we really need now is just black processing units, so let's just get that ball rolling. Because I think our resource production is actually fine right now. It'll probably need some work soon. Acid is filled in all of them. That one's not producing anything. Why is... what's going on here? What is going on here? Hang on. Something's going wrong there. Just gotta figure it out. The mean streets where you gotta figure these things out. Sometimes you try to be a cop noir, but you really don't know what you're doing. Yeah, that's got water in it. Oh, I know what this is. This is where I was using the wrong sort of valves. Okay. Oopsies. Because I am using overflow valves for water, not top-up valves, and that is a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to create this, and we're going to go overflow to top-up. And we're just going to do something like this real quick. Okay, we're going to have to do this manually because some of those overflow valves actually do need to be overflow valves. So this is the one that's absolutely crapped out right now, so let's fix this one. So the main problem is, of course, these valves should be overflows and not top-ups, and we're just going to ditch the water. Top-ups rather than overflows. That should mean this is going again. And this one needs to be dumped as well, I think. Yeah. So that fires both of those. And should start getting me slag again over here. Right. Good. Problem solved. I mean, we created the problem in the first place, but it's not the point. How are we going for acid gas right now? Because I noticed it's still blinking. 14 is going up, though, I believe. And acid does seem like it's traveling further down the pipes. It's good. Sulfuric acid is increasing. Okay, no, I'm not too worried. So now I think we start thinking about making the black processing chips, because that's exciting. That's fun. And then good news is then we can start building spider robots, and that's neat. How's research going actually real quick? Rather badly, because this is going rather badly. It's going rather badly because gold? Why is gold still a problem? Okay, let's fix gold and then we'll make chrome. I ran away from that track. Like, I got over the track and then I ran back onto the track to avoid that train. That's just asking for disaster, honestly. I got lucky though, I guess. Okay, gold. What's your problem? Is it still hydrochloric gas? Acid? Hydrochloric gas, I think probably. Okay, gold. What is your problem? Hydrochloric's fine. Sulfuric's fine. Nitric's fine. Oh, say it ain't so. I didn't fix this. The wrong sort of geodes. Okay. That'll fix this shit now. The green geodes blocked everything off. Oh, and this isn't even set up for a geode color at all. My goodness. How do I get this far into the game and still make these mistakes? That's alright. Didn't really need to fix that, but it just bothered me. And I was like, you know what? I'm fixing it. I don't care. But that should... Okay, so are we making blue circuits now? That's the real question. We're making gold now. We are going to need to deal with these wastes at some point. We could even just turn them into ingots and then just throw the shit away. But I'd really prefer not to waste metals. Like, I'm fine with wasting most stuff, but metals, ugh, I love metals. Metals are good shit. Okay, but the molten gold is coming through now, so that is good. Probably need to upgrade that to a casting 3, because this is a little bit slow and pathetic. But it is making them. And with that, it should start making other sciences. Great. So let's, because red chips shouldn't be a problem for this anymore. That shouldn't be the backlog, and it's certainly not. Good heavens, no. That doesn't even have a way to stop red circuits coming in. Probably a issue that I should look at some point. These are making resources that are still playing catch up. That of course will happen for a while. But as it makes these, it is getting there. I imagine if I look at this power increase, power should still be increasing. It is getting there. You're not happy about. Oh, you were never making stuff, huh? Alright, well, welcome to Making Stuff 101. Step 1 of making stuff, make stuff. Any questions? That also means it probably wasn't making bronze, but thankfully bronze, it looks like, was pretty maxed out anyway. Huh. I saw you and I remember chocolate. Because you're sweet. I said yes. Aww. My wife came into the living room and I was just like, oh, that's right, I've got chocolate for the stream. Okay. So, are these being made yet? I think solder is still a problem. In fact, yes it is. So, the correct way to manage this is to build more stuff. Maybe we build another array of these. And then more arrays of filters. I don't really know where to build them though. Like, quite honestly though, most of this can probably be ditched. Because the ferric chloride is being made better elsewhere. Power is kind of irrelevant here. I do like having this backup power, but let's be honest, it ain't doing much. Most of my old base at this point just gets turned into... it just gets turned into a way to make more filters. Okay, so... real quick. What are we going to need? We're going to need 1,000 pipes. We're going to need more than 1,000 pipes. We're going to need 64 electrolyzers, a lot of filters. Okay. So let's start working that out. We don't need crystallizer right now. We were going to do chrome, I just remembered. Do chrome now? We'll do chrome now because it's actually pretty easy to do chrome. And while I'm walking up there, I'll plan what I need. $1,500 of those. I'll need 1,500 of those. There's no way in heck I'm going to have enough of anything. I'm going to need, what? 3,000 of these? That's not going to be great for productivity. No, wait, that's wrong. That's infinity. That's 3,000. Please tell me I didn't do the same mistake with the others. Doesn't look like it. Flotation cells, I don't really need those right now, so we can get rid of those. Leaching plants. Let's just get everything down that we don't really need right now. Strandcasters. I mean, look, I love strandcasters, I do, but we just don't need them right now. Blast furnaces, I love them, don't need them. Ore sorting, love them, don't need them. Casting machines, love them, we'll have some. Strandcasters, love them, don't need them. Ore crushers, I think we need those. Okay. So we've walked straight past Chrome because I was too busy focusing on other stuff, but that's alright. What I want to do now is I want to have a blast furnace for my chrome. We do not have a lot of sand. That is a problem. Now blast furnace. I know we didn't ditch those yet. They're in my inventory right now, staring me in the face. Let's just get some inductions down. Blast furnaces are in a weird place. Okay. Now, of course, for blast furnaces, we are going to require... Do we need to process it? Okay, then. Well, fine then. We'll process it. Jeez. I didn't know we had to. Actually, let's move those a little bit out. Look, I know we're not doing chrome. We don't need chrome right now, but we're going to need it very soon. So we might as well get it sorted. And we are, of course, going to need to grab some other stuff. Okay, good so far. Then we need to get... well, we need carbon, don't we? Not charcoal, specifically. Now, I'm pretty sure... almost certain something else needed carbon in this crazy bullshit thing. Nothing need carbon here. Wow, that's awkward. I thought we needed the steam to make that. Okay, so we got the steam at least. We can use the steam. But we are going to need to bring in charcoal. Alright, well, we're going to need charcoal anyway, weren't we? So it's not really that big a loss, or that big a change either. It's just, we needed it. Let's get it. So charcoal can just come through... Look, screw it, we'll take it from here. I will still split it, because quite frankly, I see no reason not to split it. And we are running out of belts, so I'd prefer not to go... Oh, it's not belts, sand, so I prefer not to go too crazy right now. And we can even do it this way, where we go like that, and we go... carbon. I don't know how much carbon we need, but we'll make as much as we can. Maybe that's the real lesson. Maybe the real friends are the carbon you make along the way. No belt You're not supposed to be there. Okay, and we're just going to use the carbon as the main fuel source for the blast furnace. Quite frankly, why not? Really, why did this side not go? Oh, because I didn't actually power it. Ah, that'll do it. Okay, blast furnace. I always lose them because they're never quite where I expect them. Yeah, we'll go 3 blast furnaces. 3 might be too many, don't care. And are we making carbon? We are, but we just don't feel quite like doing it properly. Let's do it properly, guys. We're running out of sand quite desperately. Can we get some more sand? I have a funny feeling that doesn't turn into sand, that gets turned into other stuff. This was a much more refined time, where we didn't actually make sand here, we're taking it into the crushed stone. That makes all my sand. How's that going anyway, by the way? Is that actually making does that make my stone bricks yet? It is actually making stone bricks. Cool. So here's the question. Here's the $1 million question. We've got a construction bot down there in this madness. I go like this. I've got the face of an expectant child on Christmas Day. Come on, factory. Yes. And that'll do it. Didn't really do much, but it will do it when it gets around to it. I believe. Why do I do this to myself? I get myself so excited. Overall for nothing. That's alright. We are making progress. We just have no sand. We do have chrome ingots though. So for chrome, let's look up chrome real quick. Chrome ingots, of course, turn into molten chrome. Is there another way to make molten chrome? No. No, you can't buff chrome with any other crap, apparently. You can use chrome to make iron, or... That's weird. Or titanium. So you can use chrome for other stuff. You can't use other stuff to make chrome. I suppose that makes sense, I'm just not happy about it. How's the gas going? It's building up. We're breeding some at the moment, but that's okay. I'm actually quite proud of this design. It does pretty well for itself. Sulfur... We could be using another chemical plant actually there. And we're not going to be making anything until we deal with all this crap, which... I mean, some of the iron we can use into here. Like we can bring it back or something. And the slag we need to work out what to do with that as well, which is another reason why I'm thinking maybe we build an electrolyzer factory, electrolyzer farm on the other side of everything, because it does give more hydrogen, oxygen on the other side of the base. That's not true. That's not why I was thinking about it. I was just being lazy. I mean, it's a nice little compact package mostly. You could build one like just boop up there. Now, what I was going to go do was I was going to get some more sand, and I know there's a lot of sand. It's over here, so let's go get it. Like 30,000 units of sand. That's way more sand than we'll ever need. And while we're there, we might as well keep dropping off stuff that we don't really need anymore. Ore sorting facility. I'm pretty sure we already had that at Zilch. Did, so get rid of those. Ore crushers, again, I feel like I might need those. But whatever we're building now, we're gonna need sand. Where am I? I'm in the wrong place. That's okay. This is going a bit slow because solder is still a bit slow. That's a bit slow because we're just not making more stuff. Alright, so the stone that I was thinking about, the sand that I was thinking about rather, is down here-ish, somewhere. Down here, that's it. It's 43,000 units of sand. We're going to use that. We don't need 43,000 units of sand actually, that's a bit ridiculous. 11,000, probably okay. It's a much happier number. I don't really care if the numbers are happy or not, but that's just the life we're in. Okay, don't need those anymore. Pumps, probably pretty good. Top-up valves, you know what? Could use more top-up valves. I don't know if I'm standing on the train tracks right now. Let's make 42 of them. I don't even care. Right, so when I come down here, I'm going to get a lot of stuff that is used to build factory things. I believe this is probably going to max out my bots. It sure has. Okay. Yeah, sure enough, I'm not too surprised that a whole bunch of stuff is worried about what I'm doing. They're like, bro, you're going to hurt yourself. And I'm like, I know. I know. But you know, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And I got to hurt myself. Apparently that's a logical sentence I can make. I know, you're very unhappy. I get it. You're actually very unhappy. The point of I really don't know how I'm going to fit all this crap in. I may be trying to collect too much crap right now. Yeah, I know. We're still very sad about what's going on. I get it. Probably trying to take too many electrodes at once, honestly. That's probably my big problem. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a farm over here. An electrode farm over here is going to need to be exploded by the Venga bus, but that's alright. The Venga bus is coming, and you better watch out for it. Okay. So we've got a bunch of stuff in my inventory that we don't really need right now. We may have tried to do too many things all at once again, but hey, what else is new? Out of curiosity, that's going to generate about 1,000 slag slurry, and one of these does about 30. Yeah, okay. We're going to just park the Venga bus there for the moment. Please don't hit me, Mr. Venga bus. Actually, we can see the Venga bus home. It's shooting and stuff, I don't really care. And probably like that. We don't have enough sand, that's for certain. But then again, when do I have enough sand, honestly? I should have just taken the 32,000 sand and called it a day, huh? Because that's not enough. Oh, I see part of the problem there. Okay. So those of you who are new to the stream, you know, welcome. I've recently, just come on. I've recently added subscriber emotes because I thought they were cute. I don't ever expect anyone to buy them or pay the money, but I thought they were cute and it would also support me. But not that I need the support. This is how I sell myself, guys. I've got a really cute little cat thing holding a heart. It is adorable. You'll see it at some point when someone follows, hopefully, unless I've broken it. But yeah, so I got some subscriber, or a subscriber emote. I've got more coming, but of course, I'm never going to be able to use them because you need to have a lot more followers to use them. So maybe one day, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Still very exciting stuff. That's how I promote myself. I just talk about how the stuff that I'm never going to use is. But yeah, like I got some emotes made up by a friend. She's done absolutely cute work of them. I'm just going to actually post one now. Or the one that's there. And what do you know? It's just disappeared entirely. Why is it gone? Where'd my cat go? There it is. So, just looks like that. It'll appear on chat in just a moment. And I think it's adorable. Unless chat's completely broken, and there it goes. So it's just a little cat holding a heart. It's adorable. It's the same cat that I use for my away message or getting set up message. So it's the same artist. I really should link her in the about page, and I will be doing that very soon, I guess, because I do need to do it. Unrelated. Where's my blue stuff? There's my blue stuff. But yeah, so I've got some emotes made. I made them. I made nothing. I have no such talents. But yeah, I'm very happy with my little kitty. What I might do is just burn this crystal slurry to the ground. I don't think it's actually connected to anything. It's kind of connected to stuff. Burn this to the ground. And then hopefully that'll get my things made again. Yeah, because at the moment it was kind of crapping out because red wasn't being made. Okay, so hopefully that fixes that for a while. Why was nothing happening with red? That's a good question. Nothing's happening with red because red is probably maxed out I wanted. Blue is something I'm going to need a lot of. And you know what? You shouldn't just be coming here. Wait. Why? Oh, because solder. Solder. Always a problem, solder. Okay. Anyway, that should fix that problem for a little while. While I was here, one of the problems with blue circuits was that I wasn't making... These being made now? They are. Copper's a little bit light, but again, that's because I need to really... Yeah, okay, the problem I'm seeing repeatedly is that I'm not making enough raw resources, which I will be doing very, very soon. Because if I don't do that, that's not even the problem anymore. What's the problem? No problem there. Sulfuric acid? Really? I have tons of sulfuric acid. I'm just confused. Did something collapse when I wasn't paying attention? Did I accidentally cut like a line or something? Or we just have other issues that we hadn't thought about? Everything... Sulfuric acid, and then it's just short. Okay, so is this just a continuing problem with the... Oh, wait, actually... No, we did cut that line. We did indeedly do cut that line. Sulfuric acid is actually not doing too badly right now. Not doing great. No, it's actually completely full. Okay, so sulfuric acid, not only is it not doing badly, it is actually doing amazingly, so I accidentally cut a line at some point. Let's be honest, these are never going to work again, so let's just cut these out. Don't know if that's connected to anything, but I guess I don't care. That's again how I got to this problem in the first place, isn't it? You know, it's always important when you fix a problem, you just continue to make the same mistake over and over again. That's called progress. Sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid. Okay, so if we can connect the sulfuric acid into... Yeah, I believe is what we need it to be. Yeah, I know, we've all got problems. Okay, so does that fix that problem now? Yeah, it's got sulfuric acid. It's making stuff again. Huzzah! Hi, how do I keep making these stupid mistakes? Again, this is because I'm trying to repurpose part of my base. I should have just left it alone in perpetuity and just let it continue to be a mess. Where are you going? Why would you get rid of that? Like, that literally hurts me. Anyway, I'm not here for this. I'm here to... Actually, I'm kind of here for this. I can expand my... because my chemical plants weren't quite getting through the hydro something something acid. I want to make hydro something something acid. Yes, that is a new resource in the game. Okay, so the hydrogen sulfide gas, while it's doing well, I would prefer it doing better. I'm just cut this line for just a second. And we're gonna like that. Now that's... what is this doing? Why can you not just... why can you not be normal like your brother? Okay, I'm not quite sure what that was doing, but... oh, I think that was like a bypass thing for oxygen. Which I've now undone that. So that's hopefully never going to come back and bite me in the ass. It'll come back and bite me in the ass immediately. I know how this game works. I've played it before. I've literally just solved a problem that was very similar to me fixing something that wasn't broken. Okay, but we got more sulfur. Sulfur is backing up. That is wonderful. And resources here are... this is the crystal slurry one, which I don't do a lot of crystal slurry anymore. Mineral sludge is coming through. I mean, hell, the problem here might not be that... the problem here might be just I need another row of filters. And those row of filters can be applied fairly easily. Just getting rid of some old stuff. Like, what is this doing here? Honestly, let's speak honestly here. What is this doing here? Nothing. You're doing nothing. This is going to kill my sulfur line again. That's okay. It's a really bad idea. I don't like it. It scared me. But this over here is also scary. Let's not just cut lines because we can. This is like a druggy line, I'm pretty sure. Don't just cut lines. What we could do, and what might be a better idea, is to get rid of one of these, because we're not using these anymore. Like, they're not doing well because we cut a whole bunch of stuff and everything's sort of jammed up, and I don't really care about it anymore. It was good. It was top of the range when we made it. I was very excited about it. But I just don't need it anymore. Thank you. I might need the cat bowl later, yeah. That's a good apple. Crunchy. Okay. So we need to get rid of some of this stuff. And we're going to... It hurts to get rid of this. I was very proud of this when I made it, but I want that space for other things now. Now that's going to be a problem, so... And sure enough, we are absolutely filling my inventory with crap. If I had a roboport, that would actually probably be pretty good right now. But I don't have a roboport. This was a mistake. Absolutely a mistake. Because I want another filter, I really do. Okay, I wonder if today what I can do is just focus on one task and then just complete that task. I think that might be a... That might be a bold strategy. It might be me asking too much of myself there to just finish one task at a time. But, yeah, let's give it a go. Because currently I'm almost not getting anything done. That's a train. And if I continue this path, I will get next to nothing done today, and that's going to be... I'm going to look very foolish. I'm going to grab more construction bots because I can. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make them do all the work. That is not a construction bot, that is literally an artillery carriage. It's a common mistake to make, I suppose. What would it take to build the warehouses of this? Not much, actually. Storage warehouse may be a very good idea. Oh. Oh, you put a bunch of stuff on it. Apple nachos. Okay, that's a thing you can make, I suppose. Panda has proudly told me she's made apple nachos. I don't know what to make of that. It's a horrifying idea. It is just apple with stuff on it. It's not apple with mince on it. Or mince and beans apples. That would be weird. That's not quite that bad. It's not bad at all. I've been informed very hastily. Ooh. I'm in trouble now. No, I'm not. We'll see. Okay, so I've decided I'm not going to be the one to pull this apart because it's going to take me too bloody long. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the robots do it. So I'm going to put like, I don't know, 50 robots or so in a... I did want to make the robot Spidertron do this, but I don't have a Spidertron, so that's made the whole thing much more complicated. Okay, now everything that's there right now, that can go there. We do need to power it, so we're going to power it just temporarily. Like these power lines are actually going to be needed. Okay, and they will just deal with the rest of it. It's going to take them some time, but that's okay. They'll get it done. I believe in them. Meanwhile, my personal robots, they need to actually be here. So they're going to just work and absolutely destroy themselves. Meanwhile, these guys are here also destroying themselves, so that's awesome. Love to see it, love to see it. Can I tell you the truth? Don't entirely love to see it. But anyway, so they're just going to disassemble this. It's going to take them a while. It's going to take them forever, actually, but that's okay. Meanwhile, I will do something else. So that's going to be for another filter. Well, what I could do is just grab more sand and just do what I was originally planning to do anyway. So 11,000 sand sounds like a lot, but I think we learnt last time that's nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of some more stuff. You know what, we're going to make the factory work for this. We're just going to ditch as much as we can, and we're going to just take as much sand as we can. And we're going to try and avoid the mall right now because it's going to be real mad at me when it sees me. It's like, oh yeah, we've got stuff for you. I'm like, no you don't, no you don't. I don't have any space for it right now. So the plan here is we're going to build a straight downwards thing. Yeah, that's probably fine. That train's going to be stuck there until I build a circle, which I will do right now. I feel bad for it. It actually can't get out yet. Okay, let's make it so the train can get out. I know, I just put sand away. Okay, I can't put sand away. I have sand forever. I know, oh god, please, stop. Okay. Oh god. Now it should be able to move again, which is great. Nope, I don't know why I tried to do that. I knew that was going to be the result, and instead it just got mad at me. My fault. It isn't. I can just go there for now. This is me trying to do a construction, and I'm trying to do too much at once. Okay, good. And that needs to be moved just a little bit over. Great. Okay. So this is just for the train track. This isn't even for the, Okay, actually, hang on. What I want is first off, one of these. Just one of these. And that's up to there. Yeah. And we want that with tiles as well. We just want that. Great. Now what I'm going to do, and this is where it's going to go all horribly wrong, is I want it like here-ish. And that's going to start to try and assemble it the best it can. Meanwhile... Oh god, stop! Abandon ship! We have a problem. The finger bus must arrive. Finger bus, we need you. Oh, no. Guys, I know we're all really excited to do some building, but the finger bus needs to be here first. Get out of here. Let the finger bus do its dark work. Okay, the finger bus is coming. Okay, first off, the finger bus is going to shoot at the completely wrong thing. But the thing is, when you got the finger bus, it'll do what it wants to do. It's the finger bus. Ooh. Okay, so what I really want now is let's just keep trying to get the rocket done. Okay, so I don't want to get near that until the finger bus has actually targeted the right thing. Okay, now it's targeting the right thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. So, while it does that, I'm just going to build this railway. That doesn't go down as far as I thought it would. I room for a filter after that, I guess. Oh no, there's more worms, more worms! Finger bus, turn your cannons upon different worms, please. Okay. It just changes targets. That's the problem, when you build too far out, you do start to get worm problems. I can't blame the worms for that, that was my fault. No, you know what, no, I can't blame the worms for that. What are they going to do? Sue me? They're worms! They don't have legal systems. Oh god, I don't think they have legal systems. Worm lawyers. Ugh. Okay, but so far it's going alright. The finger bus probably does need to move a little bit further down, but that's alright, it'll get there soon. So I'm not going to do the full track right now, because I can just finish it this way. I like the little bit where it could build, and I just sort of went, yes, that's pretty good. I was pretty happy about that. Okay. So we do have enough sand to make this part, but probably not the train track that follows it. And we're going to have a little bit of problem with... Jeez, that's huge. Yeah, something like this. Is that there that it wanted it? Is that even the right side? Oh wait, it'd be better off to plan it around the... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that was actually perfect. Great. Now we're going to have a bit of problem with water there, but that's okay. We may need to make blasting charges. That's alright. The whole point of this is that we actually just get another one of these facilities built. That was too far. That was supposed to be, yeah. Meanwhile, the filter on the other side is probably doing its thing. Probably. Oh yeah, and we need more of those too, don't we? How's this one going? It's mostly disassembling it pretty well, actually. Better than I thought it would be. Still plenty of space. Yeah, proud of it. Got a problem with water though, apparently, but that's a common problem despite being SeaBlock. You'd think in SeaBlock you'd never have problems with water, but you do, quite often. Probably do need to pick up these alien artifacts before they jam up everything. This is a new problem I've never had to deal with quite like this. Usually I don't open fire on the worms. Well, usually I don't start building until the worms are dead. This time I was just like, you know what? I want the space. I'm just building. Which was very exciting. I won't lie about that. It was certainly more exciting than I was used to. I don't think I'm keen to do it quite like that a second time, but you know what? I might. It was kind of fun. Electrolyzers. Electro. Okay, we're trying to build that many with only that number, huh? That was never going to work. But building is going reasonably well, actually, all things considered. I was like, why am I so slow? Oh yeah, the bots have absolutely drained my power. Despite my fusion backpack. And we are almost out of stuff. We're absolutely out of power, so we're going to just pick them up manually. Really? Why are we not building? Guys? Why are we not building? Did we just get bored of building? Or is everything so absolutely shattered that... I think that might be the problem. Everything's so absolutely shattered we just can't build right now. Okay, well, we'll... back. This fusion generator is doing its best, but holy crap, we just got no power. Let's just take this train manually. Just backing that train up. And then we'll send the train back to AAA. Excuse me. I'm fine. Ooh. Eating apples is hard, guys. Never underestimate them. Okay, my personal road ports are back to getting power again, but my batteries are so low. Not entirely sure what I can do about that. There's that small burst of speed there. I don't know if you saw that. Like I took 2 steps. I was like, "Yep, that's all the speed you get today." Oh, okay. We probably don't need 1500. We can probably go back down to the 700, and we probably don't need 100. We probably go back down to the usual 1000. That's still a large number, though. Let's not beat around the bush. Well, actually, we've got a lot more. One, two, three, four. We've got a lot more stuff for fusion reactors. What if we did another fusion reactor? The fusion reactor required 200 processing units. Never mind, I thought it was advanced circuits. I don't have that stuff. Why is it slow again? Solder. Well, solder's a problem every now and then, isn't it? You know, Hang on, is tin connected to anything? I don't think it is. Okay, I know how I'm going to improve solder. We literally made a facility all for solder. And then we've got it, like, making tin. And that's great and all, but it's not what it's for. And uranium is something I just want to check on how that's doing. It's doing fine. We are making more plutonium. Turns out the CorFX process doesn't actually make full sets, it just makes one extra. Well, not the CorFX process, the putting in productivity modules. I swear it didn't used to. Oh really, you're gonna be sad at me on that one? But that tin should... The problem is, whenever we make more stuff, that like the solder for instance, if we make more solder, it's gonna be great. But it's just gonna put me more in the problem of all the resources I need. Because like, oh well, you've got solder now, I guess you can build everything you ever wanted. It's like, well, no, because now we'd like everything else. It's like, yeah, build everything else. So red circuits, you know, being in a better place, while was great, it does put my resources into a harder spot, which is fine. You know, it's like already just with what I've just done, I can see the solder is being increased. And that's huge. That's a big deal. And my batteries are still not even charging. Like, we've really shut the bed with how much power we just tried to use then. Meanwhile, this problem is it's going to take out all these geodes. So while the belts and stuff it dealt with pretty quickly, the geodes is a problem. And even though I never expect anyone to go to this level of this tier of subscription for Twitch, I do have another one which is just a face palmer mode, and I think that's important because I need that often. At the very least, I can post that for myself. Now, I think what we're going to do is probably put a couple of stack inserters in here. Just to speed that up a little bit. We ran out of tin again, but that's okay, because when we run out of tin, it seems like this train turns up and just dishes out more stuff. That's a nice train. We probably are going to run out of tin in general, so gosh. Okay, what do we need for another fusion generator? That's probably the next question I got. Well, we need... Oh, God. I make none of those. Like, alien artifacts I could sort of dick around and get. Even the science, I don't have the stuff ready for the science, so that's not great. Ooh. I mean, gold science is easy enough. Alien science is... There's just a lot of stuff there, that's all. I just didn't expect my batteries to just become so drained. They'll be filling up soon, and once the batteries are filled up, then it'll start being actually useful to make other things. Now, do we not have tin in here? I swore we did, or at least the plan was. Okay, so now we are actually able to run again, so that's something. Okay, so we made all this tin and we never actually connected to anything, so that's super cool and useful. But I guess we can connect it now, can't we? A tin right there. So if we're having problems with tin, that's connected now. I don't think we were, but that's fine. Batteries are going to recharge. I'm not going back up there until my batteries are fully recharged. And then when I go up there, it'll just short out my batteries again because there's the immense amount of power. Okay, so chrome, on the other hand, it's put into bars, but we don't actually have the induction furnaces for it. Now I might just pick up the induction furnaces manually. Because I don't trust the facility to not absolutely clog my inventory with everything. And by the way, here comes literally everything I've ever seen in my life. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. That was only slightly terrifying. Okay, so let's go up here and at least get chrome inducted and put it into a liquid form. There is no real need for the Venga bus right now. And we're going to connect this to here. I think that's a good place to have it. And these guys are still working along. They're at 463. They are getting along. I'm impressed with what they've done. You know, they are hard workers, and I appreciate their work. What I got to say about that. Induction furnaces, you know what, I actually had some, so that was a waste of time, but hey, look. You watch SeiferKatt on Twitch, that's what you get. I mean, hopefully you get a good time as well, but, you know. I mean, it's Twitch, you know. Everyone enjoys what they enjoy. Just lies and cats. Hopefully it's lies and cats. That's what. Oh. Oh, it also outputs some gas I don't particularly want. Yeah, well, we gotta get rid of that, too, don't we? Oh, okay. Robots, you may fire just for a second. I am not doing that manually. Are you kidding me? And we should have flare stacks. We do. Wonderful. Let's just flare those away. We don't need carbon monoxide today. And I don't think I have the stuff for a very good tank right now, but I did build one before and then I put it away and now I don't have it anymore. So we will just build this super quick. My batteries are almost full. Oh boy, am I looking forward to killing my power again. Kinda. Okay, and chrome will fill up. So that's now pretty usable chrome. Mostly usable chrome. We'll see. Okay, so my bots are out in force. Help them out, I'm just going to place a couple of belts. So that way I can hopefully not absolutely shit the bed with my power again. But we'll see. Still very exciting. Because in putting down that much power, that does mean the bots don't need to try and find any more. Batteries are at 109 kilojoules and descending rapidly. Wow, they really do go through my batteries, don't they? And then this whole facility will require a shit ton of power as well, along the filtration. Meanwhile, these guys, how are these guys going? They're still going. They're going slowly. I could just research the stuff to make it so they can pick up stuff more, but honestly, I kind of like them struggling. I'm a bad robot dad. But look, I'm pretty impressed with how they're going. I will need to... The blasting charge thing is still probably going to be a problem. I might just cheat that. Well, what do I need for blasting charges, actually? Let's... Because I've already got it so I can make cliff explosives. But blasting charges are easy. Okay, and my power is shot again. Not as bad as it was last time. Still pretty bad. Still pretty bad. Oh god, no, guys, stop. Stop. Please, for all that is holy, stop. I'm just gonna pick these guys up manually so they don't take my power. Please, guys. Please. Gotta stop. Gotta stop, you're hurting me. Alright, great. Now that they're done hurting me. And I will not let them hurt me again. That's not true. I'll always let my robots hurt me. Anyone who says I will not let robots hurt me does not understand what the future is gonna be. Well, that got dark, like, immediately. You know, realism. Anyway, I don't know where to go after that line. I really don't. It was miserable and depressing, but also true. And that's the worst part. Because robots are taking everything from us. I sound like a conspiracy nut now. Hey, you know what else I want to tell you about? The world. It's big. That's not a conspiracy theory. No one thinks the world is small. Oh no, there's always someone who thinks the craziest stuff. And then like all my viewers like, you know what? I don't like the fact you said the world is big. I think the world is the size of a penny. A penny's on the world. How is that possible? And they're like, oh, you question me? And I'm like, eh. I mean, you read some internet discourse, and that's pretty much what it is. Most is a little bit more I was gonna say sane than that, but some of it isn't. Some of it crazy. There are a lot of crazy people out there. Being crazy and stuff. And it's my hope that I'm not one of them. But let's be honest, everyone's a bit crazy. My wife shouted I am one of them. Okay, never mind, I am crazy. Dang. Hey, sorry you had to find out this way, I suppose. Sorry I had to find out this way. My wife didn't have to find out this way, she already knew, so that's good. Got one up on me again. Alright, let's just put a circle down, because I like circles. And signals. And another circuit, another signal. Good, 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 good. Great. So now that's connected with up there. Alright, and these guys are, there's 207 to go. They are slowly getting it done. I'm really worried these boxes are going to fill up. One of them's full. The other three are kind of 50-50. They're doing better than I thought they would. So we want blasting charges. That's pretty easy to make. Wasn't paying attention for a second there. I just sort of saw that train. I thought, well, this is how I die, and I did nothing this time. Guess I got lucky that time. Okay, so now blasting charges. Now, these are not too difficult. We just want them to be like boop boop and boop boop boop. It's always important when you're doing something like this to actually say boop every time every step, because if you don't say boop, no one understands what you're doing. You're booping. Okay, blasting charges. And how many do I want? 100? 100 is probably fine. That's probably a stack's worth. So it's going to make those, and it'll all sort of set it up, self up. How's power going? That was something I was worried about before, because I was worried that I wasn't using enough power. It's a weird problem to have, and it's probably one that I'm going to continue to have for a little while. Stone bricks appear to be back into shortage. You know what? Okay, how many stone bricks are we wanting? 2,000. I'm going to set up a red circuit, which is going to require me to have all one copper cable. That's not much copper cable, but I don't have it. Now I assume the red circuit can just connect to here. And in fact, I just want the red circuit to connect to nothing. Can I do that? First I need to build another red circuit. I just go red circuit, connect to itself. No, not really. Okay. Connect to logistic network. Oh, wait, it doesn't even need to do that. It can just go straight. Connect to logistic network. Yes, okay, so you don't need a circuit. What I want is stone brick greater than, say, 1,000. If that happens, it'll allow them across. Right now it's not. Okay, cool. So that way I don't need to micromanage it, and it'll make lots of stone bricks. Nice. Where's that train? Probably coming in. How much stone does it have? 922. Not much! I kind of expected it to have a lot more. That's alright. I have 2,000 alien artifacts. That's a lot of alien artifacts. Okay, so blasting charges. Why do I have 6 trains? Surely I didn't ever request 6 trains. I mean, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't ask such silly questions. Maybe I did request 6 trains. Who knows what happens in this crazy wild world of train espionage. 71? Look, I think the only thing left now is for it to grab just hundreds of geodes. Well, apparently that's the train going backwards, huh? This is the weirdest way to build a track. Okay, great. It's like that Wallace and Gromit thing, you know, where he's putting down the track as fast as he can while he's on the train. I love that you can do that in Factorio. It's never a good idea, but I love that you can, and that's what matters. Okay, so stay away from the land right now, because a bunch of us are about to go bye-bye. I'm going to need a lot more blasting charges, it just occurred to me. Okay, but it's looking almost done. Okay, great. So all we need now is the thousands of electrodes. And we should be done here. Unless we start building a second one, which I will probably say go to hell on that. Because this one was a nightmare anyway. So we don't need so many electrolyzers anymore. And ditch those. Do we need liquefiers? No, because they're done. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the filter farm below it. We've never done this before. Because before the filter farm was in between the washing plants and the electrolyzers. Which made sense at the time, but it's a terrible idea now that you think about it. Let's get rid of those, please, thanks. So how much room do I need for just the filters? Those are the wrong sort of filters. I don't care about those ones. Those are the right ones. Okay. Now the water is of course going to be a problem that we'll deal with another day. Those can go away, that can go away. Don't know quite what that's connecting to. Just clean it up just a little bit before we throw it into the wild blue yonder. Okay, wow, okay, it doesn't take as much space as I thought it did. Hell, we could just go like... Oh, put it around the right way, could be good. Let's do it like this, and we'll do 2 of them. We'll do 2 of them with a gap. Yeah. Now, we don't have the filters right now, so we're going to have to get those, and nor do we have the ceramic filters. But what we do need is a lot of water. And power, probably, but that's okay. Power can come later. Power is one of those things you're never really going to have problems with. At least not anymore. Now, hopefully this will work. The only problem is we're going to need a lot of water, acid, luck, hope, faith, all that stuff. We just need all of that stuff. Because we've got blasting charges, we can actually probably blast a little bit of a hole in here and just have hydro plants watering everything. Okay, let's go try to find sulfuric acid, shall we? Alright, if we leave here, it's just going to stop. Well, actually, there's some sulfuric acid down here. So, let's just grab that sulfuric acid, you know? That was easy. Can I build a deep water? Well, don't. Okay, so that's got sulfuric acid. May run into more problems with that than I could possibly imagine, but that's alright. I might actually turn off that for now. Like, normally I wouldn't, but I have a funny feeling if I just take these things manually, I'm not going to run into huge problems. I mean, that's wishful thinking, I know, but we'll see. I'm going to need a lot of filters. I'm going to need a lot of electrodes. And that should hopefully... Then we need to figure out how to actually... Oh, we're going to need to get rid of this wastewater as well, but that's not really a problem. The mistake I might have made is I think that's kind of trying to get out the wrong way. And I think I've... No, I haven't completely killed my power this time. That's nice. Okay. Can we get a train? I know there's a train over there, so we'll grab that one. I knew there was a train over there because there's always a train over there. It's a very useful train. Alright, and you can go back to crushed stone pick. I don't even care how full you are. 150 stone? That's not as much as I thought you'd have right now. No, not pick, drop. I really thought they would have more stone on it. But that's, I feel like the reason it didn't have more stone on it is the very reason why we're doing this, because we just don't have enough. Okay, so that's going to pick up the crap that I didn't want. Now what I want is filters. They look a lot like filtration units. I'm doing this manually, which is probably the worst idea I've had in a little while. That's them. How many are here? It's not as many as I thought I'd have. Okay, so in future we want like 100 of those. And those filters, oh goodness gracious. Wait. Only... Oh, we must have a bunch of filters in... Yeah, that's gonna be difficult to find them. Okay, we'll just take them. Great. I think that's still a too small a number. We'll go 800. And electrodes, I know we've got a lot of them in here. No, that's just a lot of pipes. A lot more crap. Electrodes, great. Okay, so we've got a lot of electrodes, we've got filters, we've got pipes. We don't have pipes. No, just stop. We do need pipes though, that's actually a point that I accidentally made there. And now that we've got that sorted, just go personal logistics, just fill me up with all the stuff that I need. I said something there that I was like, I'm needing to continue that sentence. Just because I was like, nope, that sentence cannot just stay there. Just absolutely not. Wow, these guys actually finished? No, they haven't. They're still taking their sweet time. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry I did that to you. Ah. And we're going to build another filter farm there as well, which I think will hopefully assist in making that sorted. I don't think we had enough filters for that, although we're close. We almost had enough filters, I think. Wow, we actually did have enough filters. Huh! Oh, color me surprised. We need a couple of steel chests, because these are used for the initializations of, like, stuff. Okay, we need to power this now. Powering is not going to be too difficult, because you just go like that. Oh, we're going to need more efficiency modules. Power's probably... No, power's fine. Don't know what we were worried about. Oh god. That's one way of greeting the new neighborhood. Okay, so we've got a lot of electrodes. So what I think is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably enough. That number again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish? 8-ish was not quite as many as I expected. Power usage should be rising rather dramatically right now. How's consumption going down? That's weird. Why did consumption go down drastically just then? Surely that's got to be unrelated to anything I've just done. I certainly hope so anyway. Where are you getting purified water from? Oh, buddy, where are you getting purified water from? Oh. Oh, it's actually set up that way. Neat. Is that not? Please tell me these aren't dirty ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we had some used electrodes. Not ideal. Hopefully this side we don't have any of those. Looking pretty good. I think we just had like 100 or so used electrodes and just didn't notice. Yeah, the slag slurry is maxed out. That's pretty cool actually. And we're going to connect it. And then we're going to do something very similar on this side. By very similar, I mean exactly the same. And something very exactly the same on this side as well. So that should be... That's the wrong stuff. No, it's not. Why is mineralized water in there? Where did mineralized water come from? That's a concerning question. Anyway. So filters, we don't have a lot, so we'll go 1, 2. Look, let's just put them all in there. Okay, now we need filtered water. Now filtered water should be an interesting proposition, because what we could do is go... Be very careful with this blasting charge. That's what we... No! No. That's too much blasting charge. No one managed to have all that blasting charge. Okay. That was not enough blasting charge. I'm scared of blasting charges. It's something that can kill me very quickly. Not just because they blast, but also because they charge. Alright, so... Do it like this. Suppose the answer is yes, we can. Great. So what we're going to do is this side's going to go like that. The other side Oh, wouldn't you believe the other side's going to go like that? Then we do need to get purified water in there, and we need to get the saline out. Not a difficult feat, but it is something I just need to do. Saline go like that. That. And purified water can go up. Okay. Actually, let's do it like this, so that way not only do I not have to think, I don't have to think. Because it's always good when you don't have to, you can't make a mistake. I mean, that's not true. I can always make a mistake. It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so now we get the purified water to come. Oh, we've got to worry about the sulfurous water as well, don't we? That's going to be a pain. Alright, purified water in there. Probably should start on the side which actually has the ability to get purified water, which is going to be... That's actually got filters. There we go, so that's going to be making some of my delicious sludge. It's good for what ails you, which is sludge. We're actually going to move that one out. Okay. Now apparently we're just not making enough water. This is about to be real scary, but it's okay. Okay, a couple more offshore pumps. So we're going to go like that. Like, why are these not running? I don't know. Also, that's not quite right, but that's okay. Okay, they're not running because they are full. Which is fine, actually. That's perfectly fine reason not to be running. Because it makes sense they would be full right now. Because we've actually got no way of getting rid of the sulfurous wastewater, so let's do that real quick. I don't know if that's going to get rid of enough of it, but it's going to get rid of some of it. In fact, I'm fairly certain that's not going to be enough. That's okay. That's why you plan for more. Yeah, sulfurous wastewater is going away. Mineral sludge. Here we go. This is the exciting stuff. This is why you play the game. Mineral sludge. This is what it's all for. Just more mineral sludge into the base somewhere. Don't even know where it's going. Should have considered this. Look, it can go up there. The important thing is we've just added a lot more mineral sludge into the base. And that's good. It's only ever good. Not even when it's bad. Even when it's bad, it's still good. Okay, so we're going to need more filters, but that is actually going through it. This sludge isn't quite going through fast enough because we need more filters. The filters are stuck because no water connected to them. That's a funny problem. Okay, now the filters are actually being cleaned. Probably need to make sure they're cleaned on this side as well then, don't we? Okay, So we don't actually have any filters there yet, but that is making a decent amount of mineral sludge. Meanwhile, that slag is coming through. It is being devoured hungrily. And power is still low. That's alright. And these are almost done, so that's going to be another filter farm there. The things are still... power consumption is still low. It makes me think I'm still not making enough... enough things. Or I'm not using enough things. Maybe one or the other, honestly. If it's that we're not using enough stuff, I mean that we can sort that out. I can always make more stuff. I'm not too worried about that. Anyway, I'm just going to fill up these filters and then I am going to call it for tonight. So tonight we've actually made some progress, which is good. We've got the red circuits being made at a reasonable pace. I mean, look at these bad boys. Look at how fast they're coming out. Look at that full belt of red circuit. You may notice there was no red circuits there. Don't worry, I am absolutely devastated by that fact. Because we've got no solder. Why do we still have no solder? Got no lead. What? Okay, so really the problem there is we just need to make more mineral sludge. So anyway, I'm going to grab some more filters, and I'm going to start wrapping up for today. So, thank you everyone for watching as per usual. I really appreciate everyone coming by. If you are new here and you want to see some more Factorio content, please give a follow. I stream Factorio 3 nights a week at around this time. If you want to find out when, you can see in the schedule below. Right now, well, this week I'm actually going to be taking a little bit of a break because I've got some other stuff on, but that's more of the rarity than the rule, and that is an interesting problem that I got there that I got to fix later. That is a rarity over the rule, though. Usually I'm pretty good, but just this week's special for me, so can't make it. I will be streaming tomorrow, however, doing my Dark Souls randomizer, which is absolutely terrifying. I think I've counted 5 Gwins so far, including the Gwyn that just throws me off a bridge whenever I get near him. He's pretty mad, that guy. If you really enjoyed today, please consider subscribing. I've got some new cat emotes. I'm quite excited by them. And look, it's totally up to you if you want to do that. It's your money, and you know, but I would appreciate the support all the same, but I'm certainly not going to push anyone to do it. You get cat emotes, and who doesn't love cats, right? That's how I feel about it anyway. And again, I've named myself SeiferKatt, so what do you expect? Beyond that, yeah, thanks for coming by. It's been great. And I hope to see you guys next time where we continue this. Probably going to look at getting black processing up, because that needs to be happening. Wow, that's really come through, huh? Sorry, I'm just in awe at my own factory making stuff. I know, it's weird. But yeah, it's been a good day. I've appreciated it. I've appreciated just playing some Factorio, honestly. I love this game. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and I will hopefully catch you next time. Bye, everyone.